members of the Morehouse Moot Court team please come forward. It is my honor to present the Moot Court team from Morehouse College with a proclamation. They have done something that is very difficult to do. They have won a national championship in Moot Court advocacy. I will give you a few facts and then I will read the proclamation before us. So just last year, nearly 350 teams, almost 400 teams competed in the 10 tournaments for the championship. This team is the first HBCU team to win a national title. They defeated the Patrick Henry College team 3-2. The Patrick Henry College team won the competition for 7 years until Morehouse College Moot Court team defeated them. The Morehouse College Moot Court team went on to undefeated for an entire academic year, which is no small feat. They won the national championship at the American Collegiate Moot Court Association's 2015 national tournament, and the Morehouse Pre-Law Advising Program and the Wayne County Bar Association has provided support for the Moot Court program for over 10 years, allowing students to further develop their communications skills. And so with that being said, I'm really honored as, of course, a graduate of Morehouse College, a proud graduate of Morehouse College, to read this this proclamation, which will go to Emmanuel Waddell. I just thought about something. Really? I went down there and I met this young man. He said, my name is Emmanuel Waddell. I was still trying to remember the other young man's name, so it didn't really click. Mr. Malcolm, Roger Malcolm, and Emmanuel Waddell. Emmanuel Waddell's father and I were classmates at Morehouse College. Wow. And his dad was really smart too, really good guy. So I'm sure you're a good guy as well. Smart guy. Now if you're smarter than your dad, that means you're really smart. Try. Wow. Okay. All right. So I'm actually just really elated now. So let me read these proclamations. I'll read them very quickly, and then I'll bring forth Dr. Wilson to say a few words, and then I certainly want to hear from Mr. Waddell, and I'm sure we want to hear from both he and Mr. Malcolm. This is a proclamation from the Atlanta City Council in recognition of Emmanuel Waddell and Roger Malcolm, the Morehouse College Moot Court team. Whereas the Atlanta City Council is pleased to recognize the extraordinary legal talents of the Morehouse College Moot Court team as they were a representative for the state of Georgia at the National Championship in Miami, Florida, January 16th and 17th, 2015. And whereas Mr. Emmanuel Waddell is a member of the 2014-15 team, as well as Mr. Malcolm, Morehouse College Moot Court team, and they were the only team in the nation to complete the season undefeated. All right. And whereas a moot court is an extraordinary competition moot court is an extraordinary and extracurricular activity at many colleges and universities in which participants take part in simulated court proceedings, which usually involves drafting briefs and participating in oral arguments. The term derives from the Anglo-Saxon times when a moot was a gathering of prominent men in a locality to discuss matters of local importance. The modern activity differs from a mock trial, as moot court usually refers to a simulated appellate court or arbitral case, while a mock trial usually refers to a simulated jury trial or bench trial. And whereas Mr. Waddell and Mr. Malcolm defeated over 400 teams from across the nation and won every round in the invitational, regional, and national meetings. In November of 2014, the team became the South Atlantic Regional Champions, and in 2015, they won the American Collegiate Moot Court Association's National Championship, thus becoming the first African-American team in history to win the national championship. They have continued the tradition of excellence found at Atlanta's Morehouse College. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the members of the Atlanta City Council, and on behalf of the citizens of Atlanta, hereby recognize the members of the Morehouse College Moot Court team and their coach, Winfield Murray, for a successful 2014-2015 season. Our city extends its congratulations to each of you on your success. Signed by me and all members of the Atlanta City Council. Congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. Certainly say this with an air of expectation and expectancy about each of you, both of you. When I was in law school, just to give you a sense of how much I understand and appreciate what you have accomplished. When I was in law school, I was on the Moot Court team, University of Georgia. And I was part of a very highly competitive process to become a part of the Moot Court team, and we had a very highly competitive process of going out and competing with other schools. And my team, it's three of us, we actually won a national championship. But let me say this, we had about 4 or 5 teams, maybe 10 teams tops to compete against. You all literally were able to defeat and find your way through a round which included 350 to 400 teams. That is really unheard of. And so I again want to really congratulate you and certainly applaud you, and I am sure that you will find your way to a prestigious law school like the University of Georgia. And hopefully find your way certainly to its Moot Court team, and certainly that will lead to, I am sure, tremendous success for you in the field of law, if you choose to go into the field of law. With that being said, I certainly would love for us to hear from the esteemed president of Morehouse College, our president, John Moot.
Good afternoon. Thank you to the council chair. I just want to say that Waddell and Malcolm are among our best students. They're very solid. Professor Murray here has done a great job with them. But I want you each to appreciate the magnitude of this. We beat a lot of teams, some of them Ivy League teams, and the team that was the reigning champ for the last 7 years is a team that their institution invests in them about $5 million. So we beat some money too. I just want to say that. And we beat them with sheer brain power and will. This is really, really remarkable. I've been president of Morehouse for 2 years. I've recognized these gentlemen, and they play a dual role because they're also on the debate team. I recognize the debate team first decided to get some of our alums to invest in them. And whereas when we, 2 years ago, we were ranked somewhere 300 in the world, we made it just about to the top 100 in the world with our debate team, and we're headed to #1 there. They have won a number of championships, and there's a lot more brain power where these young men came from. So I really want Atlanta to be proud of what is going on.